Ever since I made my How I Found Success on YouTube video, I haven't been able to stop thinking about how Purplecliffe and I became friends, as the two stories are very intertwined. So I finally decided it's time to talk about this story, as there's a lot I can say and a lot I really want to say at this point. I think it's perfect for this channel. So without further ado, I met Jack in 2019 at Pokethon, and I'm so happy we were both invited to this event. So I'm not sure if we would have ever met normally otherwise. At that time, Jack was a Pokemon TCGO Twitch streamer, and I was primarily a Pokemon YouTuber that did competitive Pokemon, Nuzlocke, and other challenge runs, and like Pokemon theory videos. There was no crossover with the stuff we did, but with Pokethon, there was just a bunch of Pokemon creators flown out to California to work with Direct Relief and raise money for charity. It was incredibly special, one of the most impactful weekends of my life, and not only was it so special to learn about Direct Relief and raise tens of thousands for charity, but just to feel appreciated for what I've done and be a part of this bigger thing, meet all of these other Pokemon creators. It felt like something I'd be able to do more and more often, and something that I really wanted to do more and more often. Unfortunately, with the pandemic just a few months later, that has not been a reality, and we haven't had a real-life Pokethon since 2019. And it was really difficult to continue a lot of the friendships that I made at Pokethon with the pandemic. I really struggled with that, and, I talked a lot about what happened with me in that last video. But thankfully, one of the people that I was actually able to truly stay in contact with was Purplecliffe. He was a little bit more off on his own at the events, but I always made it a point to go find where he was when I saw that he wasn't with the group, go talk with him. When he was with the group, we were around each other a decent amount, and we really hit it off. He was clearly someone that I could see I could really become friends with, and someone I wanted to, continue getting to know better. So when we got back home, I was incredibly happy to see that he DM'd me. Now, he was just messaging me because either me or him owed the other one money for a meal that we bought, one or the other. I don't remember who bought the meal for who, but having that first point of contact was way too important, as it made it easier for me to reach out later on. And I didn't actually reach out until April 6th. At this point, Jack wasn't really doing a lot with content creation, so I didn't really see him around, but I saw him tweet one day about Call of Duty, so I asked him for his gamer tag, and a few days later, I actually saw that he was streaming. I watched the stream, and I was blown away. I'll just read the message I sent to him, as I feel like it shows my thoughts at the time best. Man, your stream quality and everything going on in general is by far the best I've seen with Pokemon Twitch. I was beyond blown away immediately. Much love, buddy. I'm so happy to see you back in streaming again. Hope all is well with you. And after sending that, I just spent so much time thinking about that stream, as I had really been putting so much effort into learning YouTube and building up my Pokemon 7 Plays channel, and seeing what he was doing on Twitch. Hey, I have confidence in my abilities when it comes to YouTube, but I had none of the skills he displayed. He was editing a live or a video live, it felt like the Twitch stream. It just felt like a highly produced YouTube video. And at that point, Pokemon didn't have a lot of highly produced videos with a lot of cuts and edits. People were still uploading Pokemon Let's Plays with no edits, and it was just one or two people rambling for 30 minutes. But this guy is streaming to 100 people playing Pokemon TCGO, and it was really something special. So a little bit later, I messaged him again and said, I'm about to record a few videos, so I'll respond later tonight, but please hit me up, man, for YouTube advice /help /brainstorming. First tip I'm going to have that's been invaluable to me is just simply reach out more. Content creation is such a lonely job at times. I got you with as much help as I can give. I'm pretty sure he had said in a tweet or a stream that he wanted to get into YouTube more. I saw that as my opportunity, and I just really wanted to give him anything that was in my brain at that point, as it felt like I was looking at maybe the most talented guy in the Pokemon world that didn't have the chance he deserved. And part of that was his own doing. He was streaming Pokemon TCGO, and I think realistically, he had hit his ceiling for that maybe a year or two ago. There's only so many people on Twitch watching the Pokemon trading card game competitively. And while it's a really cool thing, there's so many people who want to see Let's Plays or other general Pokemon content. If you look at his channel now, there's still card games, or just Pokemon card influence at least, but there are so many types of videos I knew this guy could make, and I wanted to see what he could do with the information I was learning. So a little bit later, I ended up telling him that I was planning on making a Minecraft server to play with my really good friend Superblaw and my fiance Nikki. And if he wanted to play with us, why not? You know, we had talked about wanting to go back and forth about YouTube. I know that he liked Minecraft from things we talked about at Pokethon. Hey, we're making a server just for friends to have a little bit of fun. Would you like to jump on and just talk for a while? And he joined the call. I think we talked for 8 straight hours and really quickly not only became good friends, but it was clear that we wanted to work together. He was really serious about going after content creation, and it was a really special call. You know, I'm not going to go into details of what we talked about, but it was really personal in a wonderful way, and it was really perfect timing. I had gone through a pretty tough time and was really trying to make YouTube work, and I was starting to succeed. For the first time really in my life, I could see the light at the end of the YouTube tunnel. And he hadn't really done much with content creation for a while and was giving it another chance. So hey, let's see if we can do this, man. Let's see if we can both go and make it happen. Soon after that, he ended up uploading the video, Can Twitch Chat Build the Best Pokemon Deck? This is something that we had talked back and forth about as we played, what was it? Some Minecraft, I don't know, online server. I don't even remember what it was. Skyblock? Hypixel Skyblock, I think. We just play that back and forth, talk about YouTube, this, that, and the other. But he made this video inspired by a lot of our talks of how can you stream a viral video so you still have your Twitch streams, but then have the ability to edit that stream into hopefully a viral YouTube video. And it did fine for the time, but the issue that remained is it was still Pokemon TCGO. You know, there's only so many people out there who were even looking to watch this game. So the next thing he was able to try, at least on YouTube, was I randomized the stats of Pokemon. That thumbnail is very inspired by Pokemon, but they evolve every level, or the Pokemon, but they randomly evolve every level. It's my own series. How did I forget the name of it? That is slightly embarrassing, but there's no edits on this channel. We're going to keep it moving. He's got the Pokemon on the left, Pokemon on the right, and then text on the top, text on the other side. And it did pretty well for him at the time. And at this point, it has 478,000 views. It was an incredible video. It just, he didn't have much of a base at that point. But thankfully, Jack stumbled upon TikTok. He started uploading random Minecraft highlights, and eventually he actually started uploading Pokemon playthroughs. I remember at this point, I had been giving him so much information on YouTube, and he started giving me information on TikTok. He made me make a TikTok. He edited me multiple TikToks to upload. He saw just such a future with TikTok overall. And once he started Pokemon Emerald Random Nuzlocke, it took off in a way that I couldn't have even imagined. It was really incredible to watch. I'd been making Pokemon content for so long at this point that I wasn't a fan of Pokemon content. I was making videos like every day. I wasn't going and watching other YouTubers, but I was excited to watch every single one of these TikToks he made. And he just went for it. Almost every day, a new highly edited TikTok for this series. And he just started blowing up. 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, 200, 300, 400. It was really crazy. And not only that, the people watching him just wanted more Purplecliffe. So when he uploaded the full series on YouTube, Pokemon Emerald but Hardcore, it beyond blew up because people just were so excited for Purplecliffe. We both hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube around the same time, and it was a really magical time. Since then, we haven't really looked back. And it was really, really special to blow up in this way with a friend. The reason I'm telling this story is I see so many people with YouTube so focused on other people's success. And I feel like some people look at other people having success and think their success will negatively impact me. I didn't need to reach out to Jack. I didn't need to give him the information that I was learning and kind of collecting for free. But I did, and then he blew up way past me immediately. He hit 100,000 before me, subscribers on YouTube, that is, and that had been my biggest goal and dream for so many years. It's what I wanted so badly. And it was incredible to see because him hitting 100,000 before me, it didn't negatively impact me. When he hits 1 million subscribers before me, it's not going to negatively impact me. It's incredible to see my friend succeed in this way. And I am exceeding alongside him. We're able to both succeed. And that's just kind of the end of it. I just saw a really talented guy and a really wonderful guy that I thought with the information I was learning could really use it in a special way. What I kind of want to leave you guys with is try to think of others a little bit more if a situation like this pops up. Maybe it was silly for me to give this information to someone I had only just met, and it turned out to be incredibly helpful and useful for him as he took off, but I felt it so deep within me that this guy was a star, and all he needed was a push to start editing videos. I never expected to get anything back from that. I will never ask to get anything back from that, because all I did was give him a few tools, and he did everything on his own. I think people are really hopeful to have someone like me come along, but are not willing to do what I did in this situation and give that help to someone else. And I think the world will just be a better place if we were all a little bit more willing to help out a good friend of ours. Because at the end of the day, this was just me helping out a friend. And now me and my friend get to really celebrate what we've accomplished. And hopefully it's something we can do for a long time into the future. So that's how I met Purplecliffe. It's also kind of a short video on how Purplecliffe went from a Pokemon TCGO streamer into a YouTuber. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for coming along, with me on this ride and teaching me so much as we've gone along, and just being willing to listen to me as I threw silly ideas at you that sometimes have worked out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.